everyone, we are Group 2. I am Ling Xuanyu.
I'm Chen Rong.
So today we are going to introduce Unit 12, Managing the Convention. So please turn to page 82. And so let's take a look at our table of contents. So as you can see, our table of contents, there are 14 parts. And from the first part, Channel is going to present the first part, vocabulary, to the fourth part, listening practice. And then I will introduce the activity from the fifth part to the 10th part, inside stories. And then we will have 20 minutes break time. And after the break time, we will invite each group to come to stage, give us some comments. And after that, we will choose 3 best commentators. And the last but not least, we will going to give you our feedback about today's presentation. So let's take a look at the vocabulary part. Channel is going to introduce vocabulary to us, so let's welcome her.
Hello everyone, I'm Chen Rong. And in vocabulary, I will introduce 4 words and 2 phrases. And please turn to page 82. The first one is badge. Please repeat after me. It's a noun. It means a small sign or tag worn to show a person's name, job, or membership. For example, perfect. Then I should have your name badge here. Please repeat after me. The next one is surname. Surname. It's a noun. It means the family name or last name of a person, typically shared with other family members. For example, Chen Li. Chen is my surname.
Chen Li. Chen is my surname.
The next one is kit.
Kit.
It's a noun. It means a set of items used for a particular activity or purpose. For example, here's your convention kit.
Here's your convention kit.
The next one is handy.
Handy.
It's an adjective, means useful or convenient. For example, that's very handy. Do I have to pay extra for it?
That's very handy. Do I have to pay extra for it?
The next one is get once going.
Get once going.
It's a phrase, means to make someone feel energized or ready to start doing something, especially after feeling tired or slow. For example, I do need a cup of coffee to get me going.
I do need a cup of coffee to get me going.
The next one is soft drinks.
Soft drinks.
It's a noun phrase. It refers to beverages that do not contain alcohol, such as soda, juice, or iced tea. For example, we provide soft drinks and light refreshments in the room next door.
We provide soft drinks and light refreshments in the room next door.
The next part is scenario 2. The topic is registration. And please turn to page 82. And this will present by me and Xuanyu. And I will be Ling. Xuanyu will be Fiona.
Wait a second, because my computer is not ready. Okay, so please repeat after me. So hello, good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Can I do anything to help?
Yes, I'd like to attend the GI convention. I wonder whether I should check in here.
Yes, you've come to the right place. Have you done the online registration yet?
Yes, I have. I did it a couple of weeks ago.
Perfect. Then I should have your name badge here. Can I have your name, please?
Ling. Chen is my surname.
Sorry, could you spell it?
It's Chen.
Good. Let me see where your badge is. Oh, here it is. Here you are.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And would you please sign your name here for me?
Sure.
Fantastic. Here's your convention kit. In it, you'll find the full convention program, a venue map, a notebook, a 2 GB flash drive, and a 5-page stationery set.
That's very handy. Do I have to pay extra for it?
No, it's completely complimentary.
Oh, really? Thanks. So what should I do now? Should I go directly to the hall where the first keynote speech takes place?
Maybe it's a bit too early to go there just now. It's just now 8:30. Our first keynote address starts at 9:15. Would you like some coffee or tea?
Yes, that would be lovely. I do need a cup of coffee to get me going.
Same here. We provide soft drinks and light refreshments in the room next door.
Thanks a lot.
You are very welcome. And this is the end of our scenario 2. And General is going to present preposition practice.
In this part, I will introduce the 6th question, and please turn to page 82. Question 1. Yes, you've come the right place. 2. Yes, the answer is 2. Let's give her a big hand. And please repeat after me. Yes, you've come to the right place.
Yes, you've come to the right place.
Question 2. Yes, I have. I did it a couple weeks ago. Yes, answer is off. Let's give her a big hand. And repeat after me. Yes, I have. I did it a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, I have. I did it a couple of weeks ago.
Question 3. You're welcome. And would you please sign your name here, me? Yes, answer is 4. Let's give her a big hand. And repeat after me. You're welcome. And would you please sign your name here for me?
You're welcome. And would you please sign your name here for me?
Question 4. Our first keynote address starts 9:15. Yes, the answer is at. Let's give him a big hand. And repeat after me. Our first keynote address starts at 9:15.
Our first keynote address starts at 9:15.
Starts.
Starts.
Once again, try again.
Our first keynote address starts at 9:15.
Good.
Question 5. I do need a cup of coffee to get me going. Yes, answer is off. Let's give her a big hand. I do need a cup of coffee to get me going.
I do need a cup of coffee to get me going.
Question 6. We provide soft drinks and light refreshments the room next door. Yes, answer is 8. Let's give her a big hand. And repeat after me. We provide soft drinks and light refreshments in the room next door.
We provide soft drinks and light refreshments in the room next door.
The next part is listening practice. Please turn to page 83. And before listening the dialogue, I want to introduce some words in this part. And the first one is under the weather.
Under the weather.
It's a phrase means a person feel uncomfortable or in a bad condition. For example, Fiona, Dr. Mackenzie is feeling a bit under the weather, and I wonder whether we can reshuffle our day 1 convention program a bit. Please repeat after me.
Fiona, Dr. Mackenzie is feeling a bit under the weather, and I wonder whether we can reshuffle our day 1 convention program a bit.
The next one is reshuffle. It's a verb. It's an occasion when the position of people or things within a particular group are changed. For example, Fiona, Dr. Mackenzie is feeling a bit under the weather, and I wonder whether we can reshuffle our day 1 convention program a bit.
Fiona, Dr. Mackenzie is feeling a bit under the weather, and I wonder whether we can reshuffle our day 1 convention program a bit.
The next one is unbearable.
Unbearable.
It's an adjective, means something that is too painful, difficult, or unpleasant to endure. For example, the heat is just unbearable.
The heat is just unbearable.
The next one is contingency.
Contingency.
It's a noun, means something that might possibly happen in the future, usually causing problems or making further arrangements necessary. For example, do we have a contingency plan?
Do we have a contingency plan?
The next one is finger crossed.
Fingers.
Fingers crossed. It's a phrase. It's used to express hope for good luck or that something will turn out well. For example, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Can you show us the sign? Can anyone do the sign? Fingers crossed. Like this. So you need 2 fingers. Fingers crossed. If someone do something like this to you, meaning good luck. Fingers crossed. Okay?
And we listen to the following dialogue and answer the 3 questions.
Listening practice.
Please listen to the following dialogue and answer the questions.
Reorganizing the program schedule.
Fiona, Dr. Mackenzie is feeling a bit under the weather, and I wonder whether we can reshuffle our Day 1 convention program a bit.
Is Dr. Mackenzie okay? What's the matter?
It seems that he's got sunstroke. He has a temperature, a headache, and muscle cramps, and he is feeling dizzy.
Oh, poor Dr. Mackenzie. The heat is just unbearable. Where is he now?
I've asked him to go back to his hotel and have a lie down. I'll go and check on him in a few minutes. If he doesn't feel any better, I'll take him to a doctor.
Please tell him not to worry and get as much rest as he needs. I'll see what I can do.
Do we have a contingency plan?
I'm afraid we haven't got any contingency plan for such an emergency, but I suppose I can announce the postponement of his keynote address. Or maybe I can ask our second keynote speaker, Miss Irvine, to give her talk first. She is originally scheduled to give her speech this afternoon, but I don't think she would mind swapping with Dr. Mackenzie given the circumstances.
That sounds more like a plan to me.
Okay, then I'll go and ask Miss Irvine now. Let's hope she'll agree.
Question 1. What incident happened? A. Electricity was cut off during the convention. B. The attendees were complaining about the mismanagement of the convention. C. The keynote speaker seems to be suffering from sunstroke. Yes, the answer is C. The keynote speaker seems to be suffering from sunstroke. Fiona said, "Is Dr. Mackenzie okay?" Tom said, "It seems that he's got sunstroke." Question 2. Did Fiona have a contingency plan in the first place? A. Yes. B. No. C. No, not enough information to decide. Yes, answer is B. No. Tom said, "Do we have a contingency plan?" Fiona said, "I'm afraid we haven't got any contingency plan for such an emergency." Question 3. What did Fiona decide to do in order to deal with the incident? A. To cancel the keynote speech. B. To postpone the keynote speech. C. To ask the other speaker to deliver her own speech first. Yes, answer is C. To ask the other speaker to deliver her own speech first. Fiona said, "Or maybe I can ask our second keynote speaker, Miss Irvine, to give her talk first." The next part is activity 2, and I'll give the floor to Xuanyu.
Hello everyone, I am Lin Xuanyu. So I'm going to present activity 2. So please turn to page 85. So there are 2 common problems that you might face when you are doing a presentation, right? So the first one is overhead projectors over there. Maybe it's sometimes not working. So how should we solve this kind of problem? So let's talk about later. And the right one, if the people are complaining about the space is not big enough, it is not spacious enough, so what should you do? So this is a tough, but it's kind of easy question for you. So how should we do? How can we solve this kind of problem? Do you want to share your ideas with me? Do you? No? Okay, so I will just let you know what my ideas are. So the first problem is the projectors are not working. So what should we solve? I have listed 5 solutions. So from the first one, let's take a look at the first one. The first one is check hardware connections. So sometimes the computer didn't connect well. So maybe we could just reuse it, reconnect the lines or the device. So maybe it works again, perhaps. But if it is not working, so let's take a look at the second one. Check computer display settings. So maybe your setting is wrong, so it cannot display well. So maybe you can just check it. But what if it isn't working again? So let's take a look at the third one. Restart devices. Maybe we will just put the button. It keep pressing the button. So maybe it will work again, just like that, because this is a very old. So sometimes I just press it again and again, and it works. But what if the third one is still not working? So let's take a look at the fourth one. Check lamp overheat warnings. So maybe a lot of classrooms, they just use too much the lamp, the display, the projectors. So maybe we'll just let it take a little rest, and then we just open it, turn on it, and it will work again. But what if the first one to the fourth one, maybe they are still not working? So you can just contact the equipment management or just call the IT support. So this is the best way, but it might take the most time to deal this kind of problem. So these are my 5 solutions for the first problem. The projectors are not working. Maybe you can just take a look at it. And the second problem is the venue is not spacious enough. So maybe the the venue is too small, and maybe you have 1,000 people to participate in. So let's take a look at the 5 solutions. So the first solution is rearrange the seating layout. For example, if the seats, you can just move the seats. Sometimes just like this, you can just remove it. And maybe the venue, the seat is a row in a row. So we can just rearrange the seating layout. We can just put a row into the circle one. And the outer circle and the inside circle, you can just seat a lot of people. So maybe this problem will be solved. But what if this problem is not be solved? So let's take a look at the second one. Utilize additional or nearby spaces. Because we have a lot of venue, a lot of classroom that might be not used. For example, maybe just the classroom over layer 3, 4, or 1. Maybe this is no one use this, so we can just use rent to classroom to use the venue to let the participants to participate in. But however, if there are not too much spaces to let us rent. And the third one, adopt a hybrid format. What is a hybrid format? Maybe you can just divide the people into 2 groups. And for the first group, they can just attend the venue. And the other part, they can just use the online device to participate. And the fourth one is enhance the ventilation and safety. Maybe we can just open the window and turn on the aircon to the strongest one, and let the air flow. So maybe they will just, oh, it's so big. The space is so big. But what if the first one to the fourth one are not still working? So maybe we can just use the floor seating or standing activities. Just let them sit on the ground and don't let them sit. Just sit on the ground or just let them stand the whole convention. So this is I think this is the creative idea, but sometimes some people cannot just adopt this one. So these 5 are my ideas about the second problem. The venue is not spacious enough. So I have looked out for the website. It is about our university, NUTC, and you can rent our school, our university's classroom. And if you are interested in, you can just Google the website. And I have just looked for the 3 classrooms, 3 the best and the most proper classroom for us to rent when you want to having a convention or a meeting. So these 3 are all in the Zhongzheng building. And I just listed from the larger one to the smallest one. So the largest one is on the first floor. It is a reading venue, reading classroom, and it costs $5,580, and it can contain 400 people. And this place also is where our project exhibitions, we just take place over there. And the second one is medium one, and it costs $8,580, and it's on the 8th floor. But have you noticed that it costs $8,580, and this costs $5,500 because the devices are better than the first one. So it costs much more, but also the devices are better than the first one. And the third one, the smallest one, but I think it is the proper one. It is this classroom, and it costs $3,080, and it can contain 53 people here. So I think these 3 venues are the best choice for you. And let's take a look at the high and low context culture. So today I'm going to introduce uncertainty avoidance. So uncertainty means I'm not sure, right? But avoidance means, oh, things, no, I don't want it. So you put these 2 nouns together, it means you're not uncertain about the future. You think everything in the future are adventures. I don't want to react. So this kind of how you react and deal with this situation is called uncertainty avoidance. So let's take a look at high uncertainty avoidance and also the low uncertainty avoidance. So it's the opposite one, okay? So the first one is the blue one. You can see it is the same rule. So the first one, avoid risks, prefers stability. I will just take a simple example. It is Taiwan, and that is USA. So in Taiwan, the students always avoid risks and prefer stability. Of course, we just like every day the same thing, the same routine, and we just come to school and be in class, and then we take a break. But in the USA, the students or the people over there, they just accept risks and challenges. They are not afraid about the different things. So I think this is a pretty obvious one. So the second one is feels anxious or uneasy. So sometimes we maybe feel I just want to go on stage and talk something and just went off the stage. But in the low uncertainty avoidance, they just open-minded and toward. They were just unhappy. They were just happy to be on the stage. And the third one, the structures, teachings, and exams. As I said, we just come to school and just be in the class, and we just do a lot of exam paper, and then we just go on 会考统测. I think it is a kind of boring. But in the low context culture, they just encourage exploratory. They just want their children, the people to explore their life. So I think this is very different one. And for the first one, less receptive to change, and the opposite is highly receptive. You can see just these features are just the opposites. So you can compare which kind of person you are, or what kind of person you want to be. So let's take a look at, this is a short comics. So you can just see the boy says, so the client changed the entire plan last minute. Can we still make it? And the boy also says, you are not stressed at all. The girl says, no problem. Let's brainstorm a new angle. Change always brings new opportunity. So who's going to guess? Is it high context culture or low context culture? Yuxiang?
Low context culture.
Yes, it is low context culture. Let's give him a big hand. So the girl said, brainstorm, change the new opportunities. So this is the low context culture's features. And the second one is the boy said, we need to clear guidelines to deal with this situation. And the girl said, I'm really worried about the risks. So, okay, Pinling. Yes, this is high context culture. Also, it's Taiwanese culture. So let's give her a big hand. And the third one, you need to get the both comics. So the left one say, I'm worried about what could go wrong. And the right one say, we can figure out along the way. So, okay, eating.
The left one is high context culture, and the right one is low context culture.
Yes, you are right. Let's give her a big hand. Yes, the left one is high context culture and the right one is low context culture. So as you can see, it is very different ways. So in conclusion, we have introduced our registration scenario 2. We learned a lot of situations we might face in the future. And also we learned a lot of preposition practice. And the last but not least, we learned I have just said, introduced the activity 2. I gave you 2 common problems that you might face in the future, and I give you some ways to solve this kind of problem. And the last one is the high and low context culture. You can just compare what kind of person you want to be. You want to be a high context culture or the low context culture. You want to brainstorm or explore a thing way, or you just want to be normal, follow the rules. So you can just choose what you want to be. So this is our presentation. So let's take a look at the job assignments. So this is our job assignment. So first one is me, Xuanyu. I did a PowerPoint design scenario 2, activity 2, high and low context culture, and also the inside story, conclusion, and job assignments. And the next one is Chen Rong. She did the vocabulary and also scenario 2, preposition practice, listening practice, and the references, and also the break time. And let's take a look at our references. So the most important one is our book, English for Mice. So I use it for the content in the vocabulary, scenario 2, preposition practice, listening practice, and also the activity 2. And the second one is Cambridge Dictionary. I look it for the Chinese and English definition, and for the vocabulary, scenario 2, and also the listening parts of vocabularies. And the third one is Yahoo Dictionaries. I use it for the phonetic symbols in the vocabulary and also the listening parts of vocabularies. And the fourth one, YouTube, I use it for the music, playtime music. And the last one is ChatGPT. I use it for the comic books, the pictures. I think it's a very creative one. And this is our inside story. So this is my inside story. The first day is April 15th. It's on Tuesday. It took me 2 hours to do the PowerPoint design and high and low context culture. And the next one is on April 18th. It's on Friday, and it took me 3 hours to do the inside story and activity 2. And the last one is yesterday. It's on Sunday. It took me 3 hours to do the conclusion and job assignment, and also do the last rehearsal with my partners. And the next one is Chenlong's inside story. And the first day, the same as me, we did on the April 18th. It is on Friday. She did it. It took her 2 hours to do the vocabulary and scenario 2. And the next one is the April 19th. It's on Saturday. It took her 4 hours to do the preposition practice and listening practice. And the third one is yesterday, the same. We did the last rehearsal online together. So it's a break time. So please come back at 2:20.